Hello there. I did a Baldur's Gate playthrough in the past, but I've come up with a way to make it a little more interesting because, frankly, the other way I was doing it was a little too easy. So, not like the very first video I did where I basically got destroyed. I want more of my favorite game from my childhood destroying me. And I think we're going to manage to figure out a way to do it. So what I'm going to do here is a no reload challenge. I'll go over the rules. 1, no reloading, except for when I quit playing I'll save there. 2, the character's going to be made randomly. I'll demonstrate how I'll do that as we go. And 3, that's basically it. So, going to make the character randomly. We'll be playing on hard mode, no reloading. So, I'm going to use dice to decide the fate of this character, and we'll see how far we get. So, gender, male or female? Let's rollio that dice, and it's an even number, so we'll give that to the women folk. I don't know. We'll use a new portrait that they added to the game. I'm not going to use custom portraits, which looks pretty good there. Could be just about anything, probably meant to be a druid. Now, races. So we got 7 races. So I'm going to roll an 8-sided die. If we get 8, we'll just re-roll. I got 8, but we get 7 this time, so that means half orc. And then class, we have 5 potential here, so we'll roll a d6. That gives us the 4th option, so we're going to be a barbarian. Oh, look at that. This is actually turning out kind of good. And then we have 9 options here for alignment, and we get the 4th one. So that gives us lawful neutral. That's a pretty interesting barbarian being lawful, but hey, whatever. And then here's the real testy part. So these are the ability scores of the character. I'm not going to touch them. So there's that. And then we'll decide what to do here. This is actually a hard decision, because I'm not going to let this one go randomly. I kind of want protection, but I kind of want to do damage too. So we'll do two-handed swords, two-handed weapons style. This is all new from the enhanced edition here. And then, that's a pretty not green half orc, but I don't know, the color scheme isn't that bad. Good enough. We'll give them more, paley skin there, okay.
To battle!
All will die. Your life shall be mine. Death will come swift.
Go, go, go!
Everybody listen to me now.
Now you're going to be so.
Who's in for it? It's about time you recognize.
We'll give her the tough voice. And we'll name her Olga, because that pleases me. Alright, so we'll go.
Nestled atop the
Now, I am going to try and speed through this game.
It's on me, is it?
My hotel's as clean as an elven.
But basically the way I'm going to run this is if or when I die, I'm going to be doing things the same way basically every time. So if it turns out differently for some reason, then I'll show that. But in general, I'm going to stick to kind of doing the same thing every time. Mainly just for my own benefit, so that you guys won't have to watch, well, any potential viewer won't have to watch me do the same thing over and over again. So the challenging bit of this character is going to be that the stats aren't great, but the 3 that are most important are our highest.
It's on me.
So it could be worse. I piloted this idea a little bit earlier, and it gave me some pretty bad results. I don't think I'll be able to get that open. So this is, if you haven't played the game before, this is Candlekeep, the starting area. I have a video of me playing through this part of the game and most of the early part of the game. My my Let's Play of it that was sort of honest. Went through basically the whole early part of the game. So, if you want to see the game played in a more slow pace, sort of look at the stuff, watch the birds fly edition, then you can find that there. It'll be on my YouTube channel. If I'm really good, I'll even have a little thing pop up for you to see, so you could click on that if you're interested in that instead. This is mainly going to be about me getting put in the dumpster by my favorite game. So, the little system I've worked out here is I'll do every quest in Candlekeep, mainly to try and get a little bit of starting gold. And I also fight the two assassins, where you obviously wouldn't do that, or really any of this, if it were a true, like, speed run. But I want the singular XP, and I also want a litmus test against the two assassins. You'll find two assassins in Candlekeep. They're both pretty easy to dispatch. But if the character roll that I get is really bad, then they will stop me from having to play it in pretty short order. We'll zoom in on this sweet turn-based combat action. Wow, she's not hitting anything. Please. Please. There we go. Okay, easily dispatched.
It's on me, is it?
Our rules are very strict.
There we go. Click through him. Then we'll go here, get a free health potion from this guy.
These walls contain the world.
Okie dokie. Not gonna try to steal there. It's pretty risky. There's Hull's sword. And, you know, we'll even kill the rats just because if you ever play this game, or you've played through it a lot but you don't really read the journal entries, this one's probably one of my favorite journal entries in the whole game. So we'll just do it this one time, since I'm actually going to record. Oh, wow, my weapon broke. Wowzers. I guess we're just going to have to punch these rats to death.
Right, it's on me, is it?
We use a quarterstaff. It should turn out okay. Wow, that's a lot of money right down the drain right to start. So we're off to a really good one here. It was my hubris with the rats, surely. They may actually contribute to my death. Just not firsthand. There we go. So we killed all the rats. Get my 5 gold and 50 XP from that guy and continue on. One strat here in the starting area is Hull's sword that I gave to him earlier as a quest item, and so it won't ever break. But, you know, I want to try two-handed swords because I'm a barbarian, so we'll see if this guy kills me for not having my weapon of choice. No. Okay, well, maybe the quarterstaff is easier to use than I thought.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Now we'll have these two guys follow me, but we're going to ignore them because, trying to be quick about this.
Hello there. Hello there.
She'll give me a gem. My charisma's not great, so sometimes your having a higher charisma will come into play, and you'll get some benefits, but we are not in that position here.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
So I might have enough money to buy another two-handed sword. Maybe Winthrop doesn't have another. Oh, wow. Welp. Look at that. It does not appear that he has an additional two-handed sword. So, I guess there's that. We're just going to be using this quarterstaff. There's no real point in buying a true sword or a spear or anything. Let's toss that junk on the ground. Wow. What a disaster.
It's me, Emmowen.
Alright, and here's Gorion.
Child, I am
I'll let him speak his famous lines.
If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Now, for every character, with minor variations, that's what I'm gonna do. If I end up with a thief, we'll do things a little differently and I might show that. But otherwise, that's exactly what I'm gonna do in Candlekeep, and we'll more or less start the video after this, unless one of the two guys kills me or I get a thief.
You're perceptive for an old elf. I'm sorry that you...
Run, child. Get out of here.
So we get to see Gorion's fight here. This is the enhanced edition, so the fight actually has some different people in it. I don't know why they modified it. Maybe just to help with starting gear or something. That's the only thing I could think of. So we're skipping the story bits. I'm sorry if that kills you inside.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
So, since I'm lawful neutral, I'm also going to try and more or less RP the character. That starting area is an exception because I maybe borrowed some things. But I won't have good characters do evil things or evil characters do excessively good things.
Aggravating. She's disturbing to my demeanor.
I'm not bothered.
So we got these two guys to join us. I'm gonna help them out. It's really a tragedy. They actually helped the Tsar because he used to have really awful health. It used to be like 2 hit points at the start, and it was just abysmal trying to keep him alive. But he may very well be the only wizard you have until a little bit after the start of the game, so I guess they gave him a little bit of a buff in Enhanced Edition. I need to keep my inventory organized because I don't like that belt very much. It's not really my most favorite belt. And also this armor helps Imoen, because she comes without armor. There we go. She's at least got something now, right? And we'll give Montaron a bow.
What do you want? Right, it's on me, is it?
Alright, so we're done with this area. There's nothing more for us here. So we're just gonna cut... I hope I got the high hedge thing. I'm gonna be really annoyed with myself if I didn't. Nope, I'm an idiot. So
Stay thy course.
we'll have to do that sometime later.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
And here's our first gibberling. Okay, no big deal here. Alright, good. There's a hidden item right here, so we're gonna snatch that. Perfect. And I'm gonna stick that on my finger. That's a ring of protection +1, so it just helps me just a little. Alright, and then this is the other rule is I'm gonna try to do basically every quest. Probably not gonna succeed in that, but I'm gonna try to do basically every quest that isn't like directly opposed to the alignment of the character. Oh dear. This could be problematic.
Got nothing better to do?
This could be problematic. Please, dear friend, save me. I had to use one potion. There we go, okay.
I'm not right. It's on me, is it?
Alright, I hate to do this, but without a two-handed sword and the proficiency bonuses associated with it, I think we're probably going to need that oil of speed to stand a chance.
What do you want?
You're a queer fellow.
And Imoen has this rod of magic missile, so we'll... or wand, rather. We'll have him cast. Montaron will shoot some arrows. I'll drink the potion. Alright, there we go. Run in there. I'm also gonna rage. Get some more HPs. Or die instantly. Alright, more spells.
What you want?
Please assist.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, we succeeded. Wow, look at that.
What do you want? Right.
Oh, he even had a nice little blur spell. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to try to be snappy about this. I'm going to be real snappy about it myself, but my companions are a bit on the slow side relative to me. There we go, great success. And because I'll become winded, I'm just gonna snatch this, and then
It's
we'll
on me, is it?
grab that other map area over here. May as well while we're at it. Zar gets hurt there, but that's just it's basically like a glitch from the Larlock's Minor Drain wearing off. There it goes. So he's not gonna die or anything. I might take damage when well, maybe not. Apparently Rage doesn't hurt you anymore. Maybe that was Berserker Rage in Baldur's Gate 2 or something. There we go. There's Larswood. Nice new cinematic. And we'll rest.
I'm not. May as well.
Alright, here we go. So this is the friendly arm in. This was one of the hardest fights as a kid. I think as a 20-something. More than halfway to 30. I figured this out well enough to not get obliterated. But I suppose we'll see, right? Okay, gotta have this set up just right. There he is. Alright, set everyone to attack. Get that. And magic missile him. That should deal with him well enough. I'm gonna rage just cuz. Oh, there we go.
On me, is it?
Crushed. He is a really difficult fight if you
You must gather your party before
May
venturing.
as well.
if you don't know what he's going to do ahead of time.
Such as yourself.
Oh, also, just for proofsies, there's the difficulty. So, I'm not gonna edit that. That would ruin the fun.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
So there's Khalid and Jahira. We'll put them somewhere like that. Alright, and
Fair enough. This way.
Imoen's our most charismatic member, so we'll have her deal with the store salesman. Just gonna get a few upgrades to things here and there, and hopefully a two-handed sword. There we go. Oh, he's got many. Snatch some... Well, I guess I can't snatch a whole lot, because my inventory is full, right? Ooh, we got a fancy ring to sell as well. Okay, so there's that. That should make life a little bit better. Jahira's gonna get loaded out with bullets. Get her a sling. And where's the helmets? Maybe he doesn't sell them. We'll get our chainmail because I'm cheap. And that. Alright, and then we should be all set. Well, just in caseies, we'll get some arrows for these guys, because you never know, you might need arrows. Okay. You can also make tremendously large stacks of arrows and other kinds of ammo now, which is really, really nice. I like that a lot, because one of the biggest hassles of the original vanilla Baldur's Gate was dealing with ammo, because they made ranged weapons pretty darn good in this game. And it's quite the hassle to have to carry around 7,000 tons of ammo and have nowhere to put it. Alright, we'll need to do that as well. Okay, and you can have our 1 gold piece worth of leather armor. There you go.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
The lead? There we go. Okay. And we'll toss that in the bin. Okay.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Something troubling.
Can I can, but try.
Right, it's on me, is it?
We're gonna get our the famed golden pantaloons
No time to chit-chat.
and the quest to get some spiders.
Pleasure it is to meet you.
Since I'm lawful neutral, we're not gonna pilfer these areas,
In a minute, Gov. May as well.
and we're gonna skip out.
You must gather your party before
I'll get it in a
venturing
minute,
forth.
Gov.
And this character is fast. Okay. So, and then we're gonna snatch the other really famous hidden item over here to help out whatever wizard we eventually get. Being lawful neutral, Czar isn't really an option. Zan isn't really an option either because of how bad he is. But maybe he'd fit the theme of the party just right. Who knows? So we're going to go up here to the north and fight some hobgoblins. Ring. There we go. This ring doubles the amount of level 1 spells you've gotten. Or get. So, pretty simple affair there. And these guys shouldn't be too much of a threat. The big threats are coming. So far, we've managed to survive the first 2 big tests, as far as my test games have shown. But we'll see. Okay, we're gonna need to clean that wound up ASAP. And handily enough, oops, there are helmets on these guys, so
I'm not. May as well.
pretty nice, because Jaheira happens to need a helmet, quite badly in fact. Montaron does too, but he's not going to be in the party much longer, because he's evil. And I'm close enough to good that that poses a problem to me, because I'll eventually end up upsetting him, I have a feeling. Alright, so here's the group of hobgoblins that we really want. We'll see if we get next. Playing basically a melee character is a really bad idea for the way I plan this out, because I'm going to put myself in harm's way, like so. But it turns out, so there we go. We can get the loots off of these guys. Oh. Inefficient space for such loots. Alright.
Right.
And then we're gonna go do the nice thing and return that ring. I could get a Jauntus the Paladin. He's a pretty solid melee fighter as well, but I don't feel like a third melee fighter would necessarily be a good idea. I like to keep it to 1 or 2 and have everybody else behind using ranged combat. Primarily because the game makes you fight in a lot of tight corridors later on, and a bunch of melee fighters can't get past each other to actually melee fight. So it creates problems. It's better to have a lot of ranged, or some people that start ranged and go later in combat to melee. That'll be the next thing this character works on, because I think I can only specialize to 2 spaces if she manages to survive.
May as well.
Yes? Yes?
There we go.
Goody goodies make me sick. This better be good.
So we'll have some people try to pick this. There. She left the building, so, I mean, it could be ours.
It's on me, is it? May as well.
Oh, hey,
Ryan would be proud. You're
scary. You're not here, are you, Noober? Alright, so skedaddling on down here. We'll have Jaheira heal me, and then we're gonna take a nap.
I'm not. I'll get it in a minute.
Perfect.
boss.
Nap was a great success.
May as well.
And now we're gonna go down to Varagast because I'm an idiot who forgot to grab the High Hedge area transition. This part can be pretty dangerous as well, because the southern road to Baragast often has bandits on it, and that's a challenge, especially at level 1 like this, and with the party I've got, and the fact that I don't have a shield, because it could be that I step down here and take 2 arrows right to the face, and since we're on hard mode, those will do double damage, and then I'll be dead. This is usually where they spawn, so it looks like the coast is clear. Uh-oh. Oh, they're kobolds, potentially even worse. Same danger of getting one shot. It looks like we're safe, though. Yeah, you get shot, kobolds. Okay. There we go, plenty good enough. I could pick that stuff up to sell it, but I don't really care. Trying to be speedy. These guys don't say anything really great. That guy alludes to Neverwinter, and the kid isn't there. That's weird. I guess he's not there at night. Here we go in Baragast. This guy greets us.
May as well.
4-4 is the easiest way to get out of that chat conversation. So, gonna go for the cheap XP and selling off all of our inventory space. And go to Feldposts Inn right off the bat. This probably, as far as routes go, isn't the most efficient. But, it's good enough for me. Also, there used to be a quest here with Firebead. We'll see if he actually gives it to me, because a couple times that I tried this, he wouldn't give it to me. Okay, History of the Fateful Coin. Yeah, okay, so he gave it to me there. Oh well.
What do you want? Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Here now, get out. I don't like you.
So here's Marl. Let's hope that we can remember what we're supposed to say to him, because we're supposed to be a nice guy. There we go. So we get 900 XP for that conversation and not killing Marl. See, they've got History of the Fateful Coin, so there we go. We're gonna dump our gems. I shouldn't be the one doing the talking to the shopkeeper because I'm ugly and he will not give us the money for our things that we normally would, or he'll charge me more. So I don't think there's anything here to buy except for that History of the Fateful Coin.
I'm not bored. I'll get it in a minute.
We
Gov.
slept as well and haven't used any of our spells, so there's that. Here's our first bit.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Good on you if you save the day.
That's not an additional belt, right? Oh, he gives you a scroll case now. Cool. Thanks, Baldur's Gate EE. I have a feeling that's not... See, I said at the start of this video, I want to keep these straight so that I don't accidentally put the wrong belt on. What do we got here? Protection from cold. That's not the belt we want. Alright. And we definitely don't want to put that one on.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Must we be so
Hello there.
insufferably charitable?
proposal for you.
Okay, now here's another big test, and then a quite another test after.
What do you want? I'll get it
So we're
in a
gonna
minute.
try and arrange everybody
You've attacked
to be somewhere where they won't get annihilated
Hardly worth my time.
Go Ryan would
should something go awry.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, Thespian Extra.
Basically here Silky's trying to have us murder these three guys for no reason, and we're not gonna do it.
Thespian.
Alright, so there's our auto pause. And use that Wand of Magic Missile and the Larlock's Minor Drain to disrupt the casting and hope for the best. Wow, she died fast. Wow, I did 22 damage. Okay, sweet.
Hello there.
We're also going to get some potions. We're going to tell him to go away. He's chaotic
I'll get it
neutral.
in a minute, Gov.
Wouldn't be very helpful to us anyways.
Nature's servant awaits.
I'm also going to take the level ups just as they come. So we may get some really crap hit point rolls.
Very well.
And we're just going to have to deal with that.
I'm not bothered.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
What do you want?
Your voice is ambrosia.
Alright, here we go. Don't get one shot by this dwarf. You can do it, barbarian lady. Oh no! I got one shot by the dwarf! Well, and so ends that character. So, for a preview of our next episode, let's build another character. And we roll even again. Actually the same number. So a girl, we'll give her a different portrait. Oh, we'll make it this evil lady. Yeah. And then our race. Roll the 8-sided die of terror. We get half orc again. Class. So we've got 5 potentials here. Got a 6, got a reroll. Got a 5, so it's going to be multi-classed. There are 3 of those, so we'll roll a 4-sided die. If I get a 4, roll again. 2. So a fighter cleric. That's interesting. And we've got 9 alignments, so we'll roll the 10-sided die. Chaotic goods. I'm rolling pretty low on those. And abilities. Oof. Wowza. Not gonna be a very good cleric. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, I want Strength, Dex, Con, and Wisdom. I guess that's our best bet. Okay, and obviously Warhammers, because of Cleric, duh. And then, sling it out. So basically, I'm Jaheira. What do we got here? I really like that command spell. Pretty handy. And we'll heal ourselves on occasion. Alright, so we'll go red and black. Gotta go with that pink hair.
Now you're going to be sorry.
Who's in for it now?
I don't know, we should do different voices, shouldn't we? She sounds mean. Doesn't look like the portrait at all. We'll name her Helga, and that pleases me.
Nestled atop.
Alright, so we'll see how our slightly built orc, half-orc, and fighter cleric deals with the game next. So we got unlucky there. I made it pretty far, but, you know, just the early game's pretty tough on that. So I hope you'll join me next time to view some more frustration. You won't have to sit through Candlekeep.